Hey, welcome back, knife nerds and everyday care people. It's your boy, the Big Canucker, and we are having a look at something here. And it's not going to be a full review because it's almost like a Houston, we have a problem. How do you like that? How do you like that pun? Pretty damn punny, hey? All right, so this is something that I picked up here recently, about a month ago, and I have been wondering what to do. This is kind of a conundrum. Now, I want to kind of do maybe a little bit of a first impressions of this, but there's not only that, also, what am I going to do with this knife? Am I going to sell it? Am I going to modify it? Am I going to just keep it as it is and throw it in the collection or what? But you know what? Here, let's put that back right there. All right, so I ended up picking this up. It is a Wee Knife's 712D Balanoptera, and this thing has got so much going for it. So much that I absolutely love and adore about this knife, but then it's got one big thing that is, to some people, it's whatever, but to other people, it will drive them crazy. And I am one of the guys who I think this drives a little bit crazy. Now, this here, of course, it comes with a great Wee Knife padded case with a little bit of a cloth. And of course, it's got the don't eat the gel pack. I don't, does it say here, oh, throw away, do not eat? I've never wanted to eat something so much in my life than this pack of silica gel. Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? Nah, I'll put it away for now. All right. So, oh, look at that. See that? It wants me to eat it, but I better not. All right. So, this happens to be the Wee Knife 712D Balanoptera. Now, I don't know if the D, if it's A, B, C, D, if it's just different colors, because this does come in different colors. But this is a really, really gorgeous knife to look at, to put inside your hand. It's got great ergos. The fit and finish is awesome on it. Now, I did hear some people complain about that. It's got a little bit of, it's a little sluggish. Don't pop it out. I think it's fine. Just pop it out. They're talking about maybe you kind of put the pivot up here a little bit more. I mean, it doesn't rifle out like some do, but that's okay. It still flops out, or flips out. I've not really kind of stumbled across a few misfires. It's fired every single time, and the fit and finish is lovely on this knife. The biggest thing that I have an issue is this here. This handle material here is really, really sticky sharp. So I guess if they had decided to take this and make this straight titanium and maybe laser etch these little these little Wee symbols in here, the little E's, then I think that would have been a much better way to go. Because this thing here, when you go to put it in your pocket with this clip, it just hangs up so much. It's a real pocket ripper, and it drives me insane. So much so that I don't want to carry the knife, despite it being really awesome. Other words, overall length, it's an 8.6-inch knife. It's a big knife. I've got double XL hands. The blade length is 3.55 inches, which is perfect EDC territory. The thickness is 4 mils, so it's got some good beefiness to it. It's Bowler M390, so it is premium, top of the line steel. Hardness is 59 to 61 Rockwell, so it's perfect where it's supposed to be in there. Now, the handle length is 5.05 inches. So, like I said, it's good double XL size. Of course, it's got the 6AL4V titanium on it. And I'm just, wow. I mean, 4.9 ounces, so weight is fine. It's got a really nice kind of open area here. It does have the full titanium backspacer, but they've really, if you look inside there, they've kind of milled it out really nicely. The clip is gorgeous. I love these little anodized titanium features here, and of course you've got the triple slash here that is kind of a Wee Knife's trademark, and it came from the factory sharp as hell. I just stropped it on a 1 micron diamond strop, and it is popping right off the bat. I haven't touched this. I haven't put this on my my KME. Now, some people might not appreciate that little bit of a recurve in there. I think it just adds to the overall good looking attitude of the knife, but I just cannot get over this sticky feeling. Now, in some ways, if you run your hands over top of it, it's totally fine, but then you kind of put any sort of pressure on there and it just grabs. Now, I'm not so worried so much about the show side. I mean, if I was going to totally just keep this knife and make this a total 100% user, I would probably get a little bit of a sandpaper and I would sand down this edge here, because these little I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's just these little bit of like the ends of the E pattern there. When they stick out, their machining is so great that it just is almost like little tiny bits of a file. So I would kind of sure put that down a little bit. I mean, the edge is chamfered. The fit and finish is wonderful on this. The build quality of Wee knives, I mean, they're without question. They're awesome. I just don't particularly like that kind of when you press down on it. So the other thing I was thinking now is I have some friends who are excellent machinists. I mean, they've machined here. I'll show you what they did. As you can see here, this is a user here. This is a Spyderco K2, and you've got this K2 here. It only came tip down in the pocket. I love mine tip up. So I had them kind of machine a little area there. They matched this and they tapped it, and it's perfect. They did a wonderful job on that. That is out in Tabor where they actually did that. And fantastic. Great job. So I was thinking I could perhaps get them to get in here and maybe just mill an area down here to where your pocket is. Because overall the design, I think it looks all right. I mean, I could have done without it. It's not the 100% thing. Or I could have them perhaps mill the entire. And if I'm going to go in for a penny, in for a pound, maybe I'll have them mill the entire side, both sides. Just to bring that down a little bit so it's not so kind of sticky. I don't know how else other to than to get in there and try to, I don't know, maybe put this in a tumbler or something like that and have it tumbled for, with some very, very small medium. Might break off all those little edges. That might do it too as well. I just would like anybody out there who's a machinist and who could give me some ideas. The other thing I was thinking perhaps is maybe some very clear or some clear gel. Like you can get some epoxy gels and stuff like that. It's kind of a self-leveling just to kind of paint in there, maybe to keep the colors the same, but just to fill in the up until the top there and make it a smooth surface. I'm okay with that. If I can do it properly, maybe that's something. One of my thoughts was originally to take some 3M type tape. It's like a very clear tape and place it under there like that, just to be able to go in and out of the pocket. And the 3M tape just wasn't sticking very well. And I didn't want to put any sort of heavy glue inside there, so I just left it alone. So I don't want to give up on this knife yet because it is such a gorgeous piece of cutlery, and by a really, really good maker, Wee Knives. And I guess the other thing too is I could perhaps even sell this. I mean, I just got to let somebody know, and somebody may not care about that. That's the thing. They've sold an awful lot of these. I watched some other reviews on this, and some people absolutely hated it. Some people, they didn't care about it. Some people just took the whole knife for as it was. For me, it's just, I don't know. If I was looking at kind of selling this, I would probably take a little bit of a hit on this and sell it for $250. If anybody's interested, let me know. Send me an email at thebigcanucker.com or bigcanucker@gmail.com. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. And just look in the description of my YouTube channel if I screwed that up somehow. You never know. If I hit my head the other day. So that's what I'm kind of my dilemma. I would love if you guys want to have a look at this. Leave me some stuff in the description of perhaps what you would do. I just don't want to give up on this because otherwise it's a gorgeous piece of cutlery. And yeah, so that's my thoughts, and I'm sticking to it. Sure hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful spring. Although, damn it, it's not spring right now. Here in Lethbridge, it's driving me crazy. We've all of a sudden got 2 feet of snow on the ground. It's been snowing since yesterday, and I'm going crazy. I mean, I just want to get my yard work done. I want to get my trailer all ready to set up. I want to go camping. I want to have some fun, but damn it, damn environmental. I just don't know what to do. Maybe I got to sacrifice a goat. Maybe I need to cut off a pinky finger. Whatever I got to do, damn it, I want to do it to get myself some summer. All right. Please stay safe out there. Please keep your stick on the ice. The shiny side up. This is the Big Canucker. Sing adios.